Why are we the only ones talking again? I want this to be in the cloud forever.
Santa Barbara Foresters baseball is on the air, and it's Championship Saturday. It's the Santa Barbara Foresters with a chance at an NBC World Series championship. The Stars are a strike away. 1-ball, 2-strike pitch on the way, and it swung on and popped up. Max McGuire makes the catch, and the Santa Barbara Foresters are the 2021 NBC World Series champions.
Hey, that's like number 9. We gotta like cut and paste. That's number 9. I love it.
You got
Oh
it.
my goodness. Well, look at that trophy.
Oh, hey.
In the house, we've got the general manager himself, Bill Pintard. We love him. AM 1290 News Press Radio is definitely after nine seasons.
Yeah. By the way, I have been in very close personal proximity to that trophy. Mr. Pintard, Bill, you brought that into the station one day. We were doing some stuff. Got some pictures of you. I was looking at those just the other day when you brought that trophy into the radio station.
Dude, you've been with me for a while on this stuff, man.
From the very beginning of our seasons, I think 2008 or 2009.
Yeah, and it was great to be able to get it on the radio again this year. You know.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's really amazing. The amount of work that went into this thing. And then at the last day, when you see these kids jumping around and you see the growth that our team had, and we did have adversity this year that a lot of people don't know. And the burst, young people are so full of love. Yeah. And they're full of love for their friends, for their camaraderie, their comrades. They're full of love. Kids, young people love to love. This gives them a great way to love. You should have seen them jumping around, and they're so happy for the guys that had failed during the season and then have reached success at the end. It was tremendous. We had struggled earlier in our season. We were at 14-7, and then we ran off 21 games in a row. And
how many major teams have ever done that?
I think the Rockies ran off about 19 one time when they were going to the World Series. Spielberg's was on that team. We have run out 14 and 15 other times, but never to finish a season. Never.
You realize that at Chumash Casino, they call that blackjack.
Yeah, we got Michael Baker in the house. You know, Michael is sending his daughter off to the University of Hawaii, and he found out that you were going to be on, and he goes, "Look, I got a stadium behind me. Michael Baker, what do you got to say? I know you got something found."
Bill, congratulations! 9 championships, unbelievable. And you know, my favorite ball player of all time. You know, I'm going to say this to you. My favorite ball player of all time wore number 9. You know who that is? Ted Williams. Love Ted Williams. 9 championships. Yeah, 9 championships. That is so awesome. And we are so proud of you. And I can tell you this. I mean, this is a fact. Kids were listening to Forester baseball again, which is nice to know. And we go a little ways back, and you've got a long history with our Carp Club. So I can't thank you enough for everything you've done for not only baseball in Santa Barbara, but I mean baseball all over. It's so nice to see. It always reminds you this time of year. It leads this championship leads right into the Little League World Series. It's just so great to see people enjoying baseball. The youthfulness of it. It's awesome. So congratulations.
Hey, Bill, I really appreciate your kind words. You got the rainbows behind you over there.
Hey, Bill, great. Can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah.
Will there ever be a season? And again, it's just a serious question. Will there ever be a season, do you think, somewhere down the road where you may have female players from, college players on the team?
Yes. Ever is a long time. You know, you said, will there ever be? Yes. I think, you know what, there was a young gal, and she was out of San Marcos. She pitched for some NAIA school, I think. And there have been girls that have, ladies that have played baseball at the NAI series. Do I think they'll be playing in the major leagues?
Well, for the Foresters.
If they're good enough, yeah.
All right.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I mean, I remember this young lady. I wish I remembered her name. She came to our camps. She was the best camper we had, and she was a female. But see, they do have ability to be able to spin the ball. I think probably pitching would probably be their best position. But yeah, why not?
All right.
I don't care if they can hit. I don't care.
That's it, right?
Black, female, and females. I like females, But I think it's a chance. I think it's a very interesting question too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, coming into more co-ed sports, the really nice thing is you have more and more people getting a chance to interact with one another and create that team. I mean, that's so huge. Baseball, it's about the individual and also the team.
Yeah.
And plus, Bill, you have a lot of women in your organization. I know your board. There's a lot of females. You surround yourself with females. The loyalty is really with the females. Michael Baker, his infrastructure is the same way. He likes the women around him to support him. I just think that when you have somebody like that to build, that takes it. Like with the, you're not you don't have any limits on any of it.
You're absolutely right. And women get stuff done. I've got board members, women, they multitask better than men. They get down to the nuts and bolts. They roll up their sleeves. They get it done. While the guys are hanging around the water cooler. You're speaking to, you're speaking to the choir. I mean, Christina Songer is our president, and she is a tremendous leader. I mean, we were like herding cats. Can you imagine trying to herd me? With my ADD, and I'm all over the place. Yeah, she's locked in, and we've become a better organization since she became president. No doubt about it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and we're almost 50-50 on our board. So,
Bill, I got a question for you, if I could, real quick. Is 21 games the longest win streak in Forester history?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes,
that's
it was. I don't keep track of numbers too much, and then when they said it, like the amount of wins I've had in my career, I didn't know. And then all of a sudden they're cutting a cake or something. And then the 21, I knew we were on a roll, and I didn't know how many it was. And that roll came after a conversation where we had with our team, because our team wasn't playing well as we should have. Might be good for somebody, but they weren't reaching their expectations or their potential. And after I talked, 4 of them came up to me afterwards and they said, "Hey, Coach, after this All-Star break, we're not going to lose another game." And they didn't.
Wow.
Wow.
Woo! Yeah, Carter! I like it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey, you said in an interview at the beginning of the season, and I think you were talking with your play-by-play announcer, Chris Sylvester, you made a comment about 2020, the team of 2020, and what that meant to you and all of that. And again, that was before this season even really got underway. And I know that starting to compare one team, one season to the next, that's, in a way, it's not really fair to, the players of those respective teams. But where do you have a kind of a ranking as far as, especially when you have these wonderful victories in the championship, of the level of, I'm not even sure what the word is I'm looking for, but do you kind of rank these the victories and these teams and the connectedness, the bondedness, and so forth?
Yes. I mean, it's not that we rank them, but there's different places where different teams set in. We have had teams made up of very good individuals and good people, but they weren't a good team. And then we've had guys that really melded as a team individually. Some of them were lacking some character, and character is number one with us. But as far as the ultimate talent, 2020 was the most talented group we've ever had. Talented. 2006 was one of the grittiest. teams that we ever had. They weren't as talented. This team, we didn't know where they were as far as we thought their talent was at a certain level. They exceeded that because of the work ethic and the way their determination and their grit and the love they had for each other. We say something, hey, before they go out, play catch, play hard, take care of each other. They took care of each other.
And one of the other things, too, that you get your players involved in, of course, is the Hugs for Cubs, which is, am I correct? It's sort of a mandatory thing that, hey, look, if you're going to be on this team, you need to participate here because this is part of what the Foresters is all about.
We've never made it mandatory. The players on the team have made it mandatory.
Okay. All right.
I don't make it mandatory. We had a great deal with Henry again. Poor Henry. He's been our Hugs for Cubs kid for 3 years. The first year he had treatments he was going through, so he couldn't participate. The second year was COVID. This year we had Henry more involved. So, but we couldn't do our visit in the hospital. It's 2 years in a row in Wichita because of COVID. But we're doing other things. We did take him to an Angel game, though. We went to an Angel game this year, a whole busload of them. And but we didn't get to meet Joe Madden on the field, but we got to go. So
beautiful.
And then,
Bill, we've got a minute left, and like this was like a short order cook. What I always try to do, I don't know if you want the steak and grits or the shrimp and grits, but I have a couple of things that we put together for you. This is kind of off the cuff, but 9 championships says it all, and we're very gifted on Teen Sports Radio by having a lot of gifted people and a lot of different chapters, I guess. So whatever you want. But I know Don Sanders wants to introduce himself to you and offer something. Go ahead, Don.
Hi, Coach. I'm a body worker, a massage therapist, and a former 5-sport athlete. That's why I got into that line of work, because I hurt a lot. And so in honor of this victory, I'd like to offer you a session at some point, whenever you want to schedule it.
That's awesome. And he's my guy. Okay, Bill? He's the guy.
Barbara. And I also work in Ventura and Ojai. I live in Ojai, but I come up to Santa Barbara frequently. So would like to offer you that to help recover from the wear and tear of a season.
Yeah, boy, I need it.
All right.
All right, real quick, we got a little bit more. We got Richard Ellsworth. He's our integrated nutrition and medicine on the naturopath medicine. Richard, what do you want to do for Bill and his team for next year?
Hey, how are you?
Hi,
anything I can. I'm very happy to offer nutritional appointments. So I do a lot of nutritional coaching. I put together dietary plans for people, talk with them through things to help upgrade their performance for athletes. Sports nutrition I've been getting into that more lately because of the radio show. So I'm happy to offer services for everybody involved that could use them.
Oh,
that's outstanding, because it has a definite correlation to performance. We're into that. Anything that can enhance our performance that's legal. We're into that.
We only do the legal stuff here. All right, then last but not least, here at Boatwright, very blessed in having her part of our Teen Sports Radio team and family, News Press Radio family, like you've been, Bill, for a lot of years. And just a real quick shout to you from me. My heart goes to you. I'll give you all the credit for getting my boys 2 college scholarships because of all the love that you gave them and allowing them to hang out there at the Foresters, catch spool pens, and when you rub up against college players and giving them that time and experience, oh my God, it was priceless. I love you. You're my family. Sierra, what do you got to say?
Hey, I just wanted to, first of all, congratulate you again personally, and also just highlight that the love that you're talking about that the players are expressing. I mean, I really see that connected to how team sports are a place of belonging, right? It's a super safe place where once that community gels, these folks, they feel like they're a part of a family, right? And so it gives them that power to push beyond into their growth edge be afraid and still do the hard thing, and know that like even if they have a failure, they're going to be supported, and it makes that victory so much sweeter. So I just honor the way that you've grown that team, and congratulations again on your amazing victory.
All right.
That is so well said, because we often talk about it. Chemistry is really more important than the physical ability. If we get a guys that are connected, aren't quite as talented as some other guys that aren't connected, we're better with the connected group. Yeah. It's amazing how it is. I wish I could get a quote from you, because I'd put it on my wall, because
I could probably create it again.
Well, we recorded it, but you just said something. That's part of our culture. Yeah. That is part of our culture.
Connection is the secret sauce. Connection is the secret sauce to all relationships.
And all our great teams that we've had, they've all been very connected. And we foster that. And that connection between them is definitely correlated to the Hugs for Cubs activities. Mm-hmm. We've had kids that weren't connected with the team. They've gone to a hospital visit. Let's say that, and their teammates see how this guy's reacting. He doesn't interact with the teammates very well, how he's interacting with the kid that's battling cancer. And they have an admiration for that. And with admiration comes connectability.
Yeah. Beautiful. Bill, I love you. I know we're going to take a break. Go ahead.
Erica, I gotta say one thing, because I really do believe it comes from the top too, though, Bill. And I want to point out a simple fact. This is an absolute fact, and it ties it. Again, I have to tie it to the Boys and Girls Clubs too. Bill, your brother. It's not just you. It's a Pintard family, because your brother just significantly helped our organization up and helped get an evaluation of the Lompoc Club, which we now own because of your brother's work. We actually own that building now. Your brother helped us with that process. That's one thing. Secondly, just got us a big giant commercial freezer refrigerator for our Camp Whittier. Your brother got that for us, donated for us as well. So something your parents did along the way, planted those seeds, that you guys are just a ripple effect throughout the whole community and everything you do and everything you touch. So it's not only just you, it's you and your brother as well. So thank you.
It's a Pintard Love Fest.
My brother's amazing, and watch out. He just called me. He's trying to put together a victory celebration for us at the Carriage Museum, and we'll get it out. And the last thing I want to close with, and it doesn't matter what business you're in, if you're an executive of a company or if you're a coach, I have found it's human nature. If somebody cares for you, Erica, isn't it human nature that you care back for them?
Yeah.
And if you're an executive and all you care about is the bottom line, that person's going to know that. But if you're an executive and you come in and let's say the guy's dog died, or his family's going through difficult times, and you put your arm around him, and you don't usually do this, and say, hey, I understand you're going through some things here. If you need some extra time off, you let me know. You let me know if you're having any problems. And the one thing is that it's proven, because of the way I'm wired, I care about my players. And I went and gave a talk to a big company about management skills. I don't have a lot of management skills, but I care about the people that work with me. I care about the players that play for me. And it's the key to success in management, I really think. Mm-hmm. That you can never have a bad day.
Final applaud. Thank you, Bill. We got to go. We got to take another break. This is Erica Salter, the Queen of Teen. Thank you, Bill. Be back with more after these messages.
Much love. Thank you all. Bye-bye.
Oh, take care.
Bill, so much.
Hello, I'm Michael Baker, CEO for United Boys and Girls Club Santa Barbara County, joining you on Teen Sports Radio from Rainbow Warrior Heaven here in Honolulu, Hawaii. Back to you, Erica.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, Michael, I got to go right back to you, because what are you doing there?
As I've told you before, we have 3 kids in our family, and our two oldest are boys, and then our youngest is our daughter. And I had plans that she was going to be a nun. I made that decision that she was going to be a nun. That didn't really work out too well. But I am going to meet with the president of the University of Hawaii today, where she'll be attending, because I believe that they're going to put some studies in there. I'm gonna see if they can put a convent here on campus. I'm looking around. Bill, maybe you can help me with that. Bill Pintard, maybe you can help me. I'd like to make that happen. But all seriousness, our daughter, we're very proud of her. She's going to be attending University of Hawaii this next couple of days. She'll be starting her freshman year, and we made it a family trip to drop her off at all of us together because she's our youngest, and my wife and I have called this the goodbye to childhood tour. So we're dropping off our youngest.
So as a parent, you know, we're blessed. We have Lori Cortez as our college coach. And as far as your experience with the college process, because I'm sure she had multiple choices, why did you pick the University of Hawaii?
It was a good fit for her because they have a wonderful education program. She wants to be a high school teacher. She wants to teach high school history. And they have a wonderful program here, and it's a little more laid back, which is her style. She went to San Ynez High School. We felt that this would be a safer location for her. She was really battling between here and San Jose State, and she chose University of Hawaii, which we're kind of happy about. It's no offense to San Jose, but it's Hawaii.
Nice. All right. Well, Michael, thank you for taking the time and doing the check-in. We so appreciate all the work and love and efforts you do for our kids in this community. And, you know, anything that you know that you need from Teen Sports Radio, we're here for you at all times. All right?
I can just say one more thing, Erica. For anybody that's watching this or listening to this, if you're a high school student and you're wondering, and you want to go to college, can I possibly go to college? You can go to college. Everybody has an opportunity to go to college. I was one of those kids that grew up very poor. If it wasn't for a government program, I don't go to college. Okay. There's plenty of opportunities out there for you. There's plenty of ways to go for those of you that want to go. Not everybody wants to go, and that's okay. But there are people that want to go to college, and your guidance counselor is there to help you. You make an appointment with your guidance counselor, and if your guidance counselor is able to help you call me up, and I will do everything I can to make sure you get into college if you want to go.
Yay! Michael, very well said. You know something? I want to close with that, and we're going to go on a break right now. Michael, enjoy Pearl Harbor. I cried.
Well,
okay?
I will cry, I'm sure.
I am sure. All right.
Congratulations again, Bill.
Thank you.
Right. Bye. Bye.